So you've got some cash burning a hole in your bank account and you're wondering, do I lock it up in a CD or throw it into a money market account? Good question. Also, congratulations on being the kind of person who thinks about things like interest rates instead of blowing it all on NFTs of cartoon monkeys. So let's dive in. First things first, what even are CDs and money market accounts? No, a CD isn't just something your parents used to play music on. In the financial world, a CD or certificate of deposit is a fancy way of saying, hey bank, I'll let you babysit my money for a while and you promise not to lose it or else. They lock up your cash for a set period like 6 months, a year, or even 5 years, and in return they pay your interest. A money market account, on the other hand, is like a glorified savings account that also likes to pretend it's fancier than it is. It usually offers higher interest rates than your sad little savings account and lets you pull out your money if you really need to, within limits, of course. So which one's better? Well, that depends on how much of a commitment phobe you really are. Let's start with CDs. They're like the stable, reliable boyfriend or girlfriend you probably overlooked in high school. Here's why. First, higher interest rates. Banks love when you commit. The longer you let them hold your money hostage, the more they'll reward you with higher interest rates. It's like earning brownie points for being boring. Number two, guaranteed returns. CDs have a fixed rate. That means no surprises, no drama. If the stock market crashes or aliens invade, your CD will still pay the same amount. Number three, FDIC insurance. Your money is as safe as grandma's cookie jar. Up to $250,000 is insured even if the bank decides to self-destruct. But let's be real, CDs aren't perfect either. They're the Kleenex X of the financial world. First reason why is the lack of liquidity. If you need your money before the term is up, too bad. You'll get hit with penalties faster than you could say buyer's remorse. Number two, low flexibility. If interest rates rise after you've locked in a CD, you're stuck with your old sad rate. It's like buying a flip phone right before the iPhone dropped. Number three, inflation risk. If inflation takes off, your CD's fixed return might feel more like a participation trophy. Now, let's talk money market accounts, the financial equivalent of a casual fling. First thing I want to point out is liquidity, and that means you can take your money out whenever you want. Need to pay for an emergency roof or buy concert tickets to Tay-Tay? No problem. Competitive rates is the second feature. Money market accounts often offer better rates than your sad little savings account, but without the commitment of a CD. And number three, check writing and debit cards. Some accounts even let you write checks or use a debit card, which is pretty fancy, right? But don't get too excited. Money market accounts also have their flaws. The first flaw is really around variable rates. Unlike CDs, the interest rate isn't fixed. It can drop faster than your favorite stock after you buy it, like a meme stock. Number two, higher minimum balances. Some banks want you to keep thousands in your account just to avoid fees because, of course, they do. And number three, FDIC insurance limits. Same as CDs, only up to $250,000 is insured. So don't go parking millions there unless you're, Jeff Bezos. So when should you choose a CD? Well, it's actually really simple. If you're saving something big like a down payment or a wedding, but you won't need to touch the money for at least 6 months to a year, and you don't trust yourself not to blow the money on impulse buys, a CD forces you to keep your hands off of it. You want guaranteed returns without having to stare at a stock chart like it's a foreign language. And now, money market accounts are great on the flip side if you want easy access to your cash, but still want a decent interest rates. You're saving for something in the short term, like a vacation or that fancy espresso machine you've been eyeing. Also, a third feature is if you're allergic to commitment, seriously, no judgment. At the end of the day, CDs and money market accounts aren't the most exciting or sexy investments out there, but they get the job done. They're like, the vanilla ice cream of finance. They're solid, they're dependable, and they're not really trying too hard. So are you team CD or team money? Let me know in the comments. Or don't, I'll still be here. and pretending to know what I'm doing. Until next time, keep your money working harder than you do. Cheers to making your money work smarter, not dumber. See you next time on John Invests.